This is little JJ. He's been training with me for a few weeks now. Well, this is his 4th session. Come to me as a very shy dog, wouldn't come near me, wouldn't really walk on the lead, wouldn't do anything. And now he's coming to daycare and doing training. We're going down to this park down here, but I haven't even started training today. I've just left the yard. I haven't even asked him to walk good, and this is how he's walking. Just a little light slip lead here. We're not really in a formal heel or anything. We're just starting our walk and getting him going. I like starting a walk like this with a dog, particularly a young dog. Letting them explore a little bit, not letting them be too cheeky, but you know, when a dog's first left the yard, they've got energy and they want to do things and run around, a bit like a kid going to Dream World. Asking them to walk right by your side is going to be challenging. So you got to let your dogs explore a little bit and have a bit of a smell and do his thing and be a puppy, be a dog. What's that bird, buddy? Don't be hardcore. Let him explore a little bit. He's only a young dog. We certainly want to teach them, you know, rules and boundaries as young dogs, but we've also got to be understanding that the young dog's growing, and we've got to let them explore and have little adventures and learn about the world. Okay, little change of plans. We're going to do a little bit of short lead, sort of basic obedience first, and then we'll go to some long lead work. So I'm always telling you guys, like any good trainer should be telling you, is that we're always aiming for a loose lead as much as possible. Loose lead to your dog should be the feedback between you to them that they are doing the right thing. If I have this lead tight, I'm going to create a fight between me and JJ for no reason. And instinctively, just like you behind the camera, watching this, behind the computer or phone, if I reached and pulled your arm, you're going to pull against it to get away. Now, you will probably figure as a human how to deal with that, but a dog, not quite as smart as us, some are, they will pull away to think they can get away from the pulling. So they're going to create more of a fight. So it's your job as hopefully the smarter person to be able to create no fight between you and your dog. So remember that. Okay, let's get to some training. So let's just start with our basics of our sit. Remember, we are slightly given the verbal command before the physical action, generally before the command, like the hand cue or anything like that, or using the food, whatever you're doing, because dogs are very visual as well. So if you say the word, plus give the hand signal at the same time, they're probably gonna not really hear the word, but look at the food go up in the air. And really in the end, your dog isn't learning, they're just following the food. So we want to make sure they know it once you've introduced it. That is okay at the start. So when you're first learning the movement, let's say JJ doesn't know how to sit, I would just do this. I would lift my hand up and reward. I'm not even using a word yet. I'm literally doing this. This would be like the first step. And I go, okay, he physically knows how to sit. Now I can name it. But when I name it, I give the verbal cue slightly first. So I do this. JJ, here buddy. JJ, sit. And then I can come in with the food. I'm not doing this now. Watch the difference. Here, buddy. I'm not going, JJ, sit. Like I said, he's really following this, but not hearing the word. That is okay for beginner dogs to learn the movement. But when they know the movement, I want you to give them the verbal cue first. So I'll drop the lead. Let's do it again. JJ, hey, buddy. JJ, sit. Yes. Okay, and I can reward. Probably mark that a little bit late. I can mark it a little bit earlier. JJ, here, buddy. Good boy. JJ, sit. Yes. And I can reward. Now, some people might watch this, have different methods. Whatever you want to do is up to you. Different trainers do different ways. It doesn't make them any more correct. It just could be their way. In the end, as long as we're getting results is what matters. Let's do a little recall now. So I'll give him the stay. Stay. Just a short one. Now again, the verbal before the hand signal, which is hand up in the air, or I might just give a target out in front of me. But I'm not going to present the target yet. JJ, come. Then my hand goes down. I lift it up. Yes, good boy. Good little recall. Let's go for a little down now. Obviously, JJ's been introduced to a lot of this. Same principle with the down. JJ, down. Then, he's still learning this one. Good boy, stay. And everything I do, I especially beginner dogs, I overpronounce things. And I don't put in between words. Too many sentences. We want to hear bare minimum. Stay. The hand signals, they're not like this, wishy-washy. They're straight. Stay, or sit, or down. Be deliberate with your hand signals. Otherwise, you're going to have grey areas in dog training. With grey areas, dogs get confused. We want to send a very clear message to our young dogs, or any dog, what we want from them. Good boy, buddy. stay. Now, another thing I should be able to do, JJ, stay. I should be able to say his name, but not to come to me. Stay. JJ, good boy. JJ, come. Yes, good boy, yes. Over here. Now bring my target in, get him into the sit. What a clever little dog. You know my approach, like a lot of other trainers out there, I really do like to work the food away eventually, like fade the food away. But I'm okay with it for young dogs that may be distracted or really, really excited when you just need some focus out of them. In the end, we're not using the food as a bribe, we're using it just as a focus point, just to get some direction. But what I feel is important is that you look to fade the food away. You can call it a variable reward schedule, whatever you want to call it in technical names. But in the end, let's say initially I'm teaching a recall, I'm going 1 recall for 1 reward, 1 for 1. And then I might go 1 for 2 or 1 for 3. So I might do 3 recalls with 1 reward, and then a 1 to 5 and a 1 to 10. And you get the idea where I'm going. With the recall though, you'll probably keep it 1 to 1 for a fair while to really get the dog coming in and understanding. So here he is here. JJ, JJ, JJ. JJ, come. I'm on the same recall, switch the camera, come. There's an important moment what I did there. You'll have to deal with myself filming and training at the same time. What I did was, I didn't call him until I got his focus. He's a young dog. He's a little puppy, okay? I didn't call him until I got his attention. There's no point. He's not even hearing the word come. He's looking in the ground, he's sniffing, he's smelling. He's not even gonna hear you. So I'm like, hey, clap my hands, click my fingers, whatever. And here we go again. So let's try it again. JJ, 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 come. Yes, good boy, come. Good boy, come, come. Perfect. Yeah, good boy, buddy. That was amazing. That was really good for a young puppy, very good. What did I do again? I didn't call him until I got his focus. He's looking in the bushes over there. It's more interesting than me. Got his focus. Then dropped the word in. There's no point yelling out, come to your young dogs or any dog until you have some attention. It'd be like if I was behind that bus over there and you wanted my attention. You wouldn't tell me what you wanted from me until you said my name. You'd go like, hey, Jason. I would look around the bus. You'd go, hey, can you come here? No different, guys. With the young dogs. Name, then command. Get their attention. Get them looking at you. Let's do another one. JJ. JJ, JJ. Hey, ready? Come. Good boy. Come. Come. Good boy. Come. JJ, come. 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 I'm doing a long one. Come. Keep coming. Come. Good boy. Come. Oh, that was beautiful. Even better. Good boy, buddy. That was really good. Now that one there, again, you got to remember, you have to appreciate that young dog, this little dog down here, where is he? Made a big decision then. He actually saw me as more valuable than all those smells over there. But how did I do it? Big voice, a little bit sort of deeper at the start, just to get his attention. And then it was high voice. Why high voice? Because I want to welcome the dog to me. I don't want to go, calm, calm, calm. And the dog's going to go, why would I go to you? Guys, that is some of you out there. If you are calling your dog in a harsh voice and you wonder why they don't want to go to you, well, you're not very welcoming. You need to be valuable. They're looking around this world around you. And if you're not more valuable than what they think is better over there, they're not coming to you. You have to outweigh what they want to go to. Very important lesson, okay? Remember it. Be more valuable than what you're trying to get them away from. Because if you're not, they're going to ignore you. They're going the other way. He's a young puppy. He's exploring the world. So be valuable. So I'm actually doing a video not on long lead right now. I'm doing more of a short lead, but let's just go with it. So let's do a bit of healing. Now JJ walks pretty good, well by my side now. So again, I can name the position. Until they know to stay in what I call a circle of error, which is about 30 centimeters, don't name it. There's no point. Otherwise you're teaching heel means be there, 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 and there. Name it when they understand the basics of it. So JJ's got the basics of it. So let's name it now, which I've done a little bit before. We're doing off lead. We're doing drop lead. See, it's down there. JJ, heel. Then I step. Let's go. And I do very small distances. Let's go. Quick. Good boy. And sit. Yes. A little bit wide. You know why? It doesn't matter. People who own this dog, not after obedience champion, they're just after a good pet, a good family dog. That's all they want. Ready? Let's do it again. JJ, heel. And then we go. Let's go, buddy. Good boy. Yes, good dog. Put a little turn in. Yes, let's go. And sit. Let's give me a little down. Yes, stay. Stay. So now we're putting in a little sit. What do I do there? Don't jump at the dog. He's only little. Sit. He's a puppy. Down. Stay. That was a good down. That was no food. Stay. All I did there when he got up, for some reason I think instinctively a lot of humans we use whatever. It doesn't really matter what you say. Don't overthink it. Some trainers go, you have to say this word. It's not true. It's more important about how you say a word, not what you say. Stay. Leave it. Leave it. Not time for play yet, buddy. No. I'm just trying to mark that with good timing. It's a little difficult. I'm filming and training. JJ, down. Quick. A little bit of lead pressure. Stay. In the technical terms, stay. People call that negative reinforcement. So I'm applying pressure. When he complies, the pressure goes away. Not negative as in bad, negative as in the pressure goes away when he complies. So I've used food, I've used no food, I've used negative reinforcement. You've got to be able to do it all, guys. Okay, now let's go one more on the recall and then we're done for this lesson. I don't want to make it too long. All I'm practicing here is him stay. A little bit of impulse control, stay. That's why we do this. There's a little stick he loved. I preemptively use the leave it. Watch what I do. I don't wait till he runs after and say leave it. I say this. What's this? Leave it. Leave it. What's this? JJ. Leave it. Yes. Good. Nope. Stay. Stay. So I just do it again. Stay. Leave it. Good boy. We should better reward him without him moving. Stay. Let's do a long recall. I'm going to do it over top of this stick. You might want to go for it. Stay. I'm just going to reinforce the stay. I'm a fair way away now. JJ, come. Yes, good boy. What a good recall. Come, come. Hey, ooh, leaf. And give me a sit. Wow, buddy, that was amazing. What a recall. Look at you. Good boy, buddy. Good boy. Good dog. Good boy. What a good dog. So let's finish with a little bit of long lead. I've ended up more on the shorter stuff, but let's show you guys a little bit of recall work. So what I'm doing here now, nice long lead, 15-foot lead. I like doing a recall where the dog is actually acting natural and normal, not in a sit stay necessarily, because it's not realistic. Dogs aren't sit stay and looking at you for recall. It's fine for some practice, but in the end, he's going to be doing this. So this is what we do. We've got the long lead. Name before command. JJ. JJ. Hey, JJ. JJ. Come. Good boy. Come. Quick, 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 quick. Come. Good boy. Yes, good dog. Okay, free. And then we let him go again. We just repeat, repeat, repeat. When they have a good leave it command, I could have put in maybe a little leave it there where he's sniffing, but not yet, he's a puppy. I've just got the long lead to be able to enforce what I ask, but I don't want to go after the dog. And I'm only doing enough to get his attention with the lead. I'm not correcting the dog. There's no correction involved here. So here we go again. Let's try it again. JJ. JJ. Hey, JJ, come. Come, quick. Come, quick. Come, come, come. Good boy. So what we try, hey, here, come, JJ. Don't let him ignore you. What's your leg, buddy? JJ, hey, come. Yes, good boy. Sit. There we go. Good boy. Free. Had to work a little harder from that one, but that's okay. Okay, I had to give him a couple of little pops on the lead, just go, hey buddy, I need you to listen. But remember, there's a very important lesson here, guys. Do not ever punish your dog when they come to you. Nothing harsh, no bad voice, no nothing. Because guess what? Next time you call them, they're not going to want to come to you again. Coming to you has to be positive. Even if he ignores me, when he does come, I have to reward him. Remember that. Let's do another one. Let's get this lead over the rock. JJ. JJ, come. Good boy. Come. Quick, 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 quick. Yeah, JJ, come. Come, quick. Good boy. Sit. So what I did there, good boy, buddy. And I want you to go over the top with the praise. They've got to learn coming to you is the best thing in the world. Good boy, buddy. Good boy. So what I did there, I made that a real prey-driven recall, a lot of people call it, or I call it a roaming recall. I added some movement in because in the end, they're running towards you. They may be halfway and going, oh, you're boring, you're standing there. But then when you add some movement running backwards, you become interesting again. Remember, you have to outweigh whatever they're thinking of going to. And if you're not more interesting, they aren't coming. Let's just finish with one more. He's done a fair bit of training. Okay, see how we go. JJ, come, quick. This is his best one. Oh, I spoke too soon. Doesn't matter. JJ, quick. Hey, come. He's like, oh, that's interesting. Come, quick. Come, good boy. I've actually dropped the lead. Come. Hey, whoops. Sit. Remember, he's a puppy. Good boy, buddy. Good boy. I might give him a couple. Good boy. Really make him realize that coming to me is really worth it. And what's the big thing you've got to remember is he's got to learn that guess what? He gets to go again. So if he learns coming to you, I just get a pat, maybe a biscuit, and then I get to go and smell again, they're going to want to come to you more. If you just call your dog to wash them, take him to the vet, put him in their crate, make him go to bed, I don't know, something they maybe don't want to do, they pick up on patterns. Dogs are very good at picking up on patterns, and they're not going to want to come to you. So call your dog, like your children sometimes, just to tell them you love them. That is when a dog will want to come to you more. Don't do it with a negative in their eyes, like a negative thing that they don't want to do, because they're very good, again, at reading the patterns. Just practice calling your dog. Let's do last one, famous last words. Find the tree. JJ, come. Perfect, come. Perfect, come. Here. That was the best one you've done. I don't know what you were doing behind the tree there. Yeah, good boy. Quite a few biscuits then. Good boy. A good little handful. So he's like, oh my God. Some people call that the jackpot. Good boy. You're the best puppy. You're the best little puppy. So there we have it, guys. That was a nice little lesson. I think there was some really good tips there for you to remember when it comes to training any dogs, but especially your puppy, regarding your recall and some of your exercises. Not the best sound and filming, I know, because I wasn't going to do a video, and I'm videoing it myself from front camera, back camera, no speakers. But what I have learned, you guys more are concerned about what you learn rather than fancy videos. That is the important thing. Are you learning skills? And I think you are. So come on. See that little button? Where is it? Down there. Please do the right thing. I looked the other week, there's one of my videos, it's my most watched. I don't have a lot of followers, but there's a video I did a couple of years ago. It's like 28,000 now, which isn't a lot really in a lot of people's terms, but 28,000 people have watched it, and I only have, I think, 1,400 subscribers, not even that. So that means 26 or something thousand people have watched it and not hit subscribe. Come on, it costs you nothing. Hit the little subscribe, it's really appreciated. Until next time, see you guys. Cheers.